Hello everyone. Let's check if this is going at the right place and if the feed go through. Let's hope all it's working. I know Holly got a problem with her internet. She's trying to log on, so let's see what we get here. I think it's going good. Here we go. So let's see if it's, I see Lisa, it's here. Good morning, Jill. Okay, if you can tell me if you can hear me good, that would be awesome. Set my alarm, awesome. Okay, let me, okay, now you can see my face. Can you hear my voice good? And is it echo or so on? Look good. Yes, loud and clear. Perfect, because it's different setting here. And when I had my computer, we had a tough time. So hopefully Holly can join us also. If not, I'm going to do the best to pay attention. Today, it's quite a bit different. It's the walkthrough of the catalog, and some of you have been with me for all kickoff catalog, so you know a little bit how to expect. The one that it's the first time joining me, this is not my regular broadcast or my regular video. This is really to share the new occasion catalog. Whoops. The new occasion catalog and share many of the product in it, but also to show you where the stuff is in the catalog. It seemed that some of the stuff we have to play hide and seek. So I'm going to do the best to share everything. At the end, I got a few stamping projects to share with you. I cannot share every product in that because we would be here till I don't know how many days. Also, I updated on my blog this morning the link to all the video that Stampin' Up share already with the product, and I'm going to share with you what they are in the catalog. Somebody texted me this morning and asked me if I'm going to share the barn door. That would be a broadcast just by itself or a video by itself. So really, it's to pinpoint the product in that. Another thing that I want to say, on my video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it will not be all about the occasion catalog or the celebration. I will not forget the big catalog. It seemed that one get forgotten many of the time. I'm going to use some of the product that I used in the past. Some I'm going to mix it with the new. So don't think that if you don't have anything of this yet, you cannot create. Sometimes you can take an old stamp set with the technique that I share. So now I'm going to check if Ollie got it got on. I feel bad for the girl. I know how that is. Been there more than once that I couldn't log in. So we're going to get started. It is 10:02 and I like to start on time. So this is the occasion catalog. So this is what it looked like. And this is, it go till May 31st. One thing that I want to point out, some of the stuff, it's while supplies last. So when we get towards the end, it's while supplies last. Usually, I say usually, the stamp set are more safe because we make them right in the house in Kanab. That's where the manufacturer is, Kanab, Utah. So what is very crucial, it's like the tin lids, the embellishment, the ribbon, because that come from Timbuktu in China, I guess, most of the stuff. So if we start to get low, let's say in April, well, by the time that they release an order, it takes almost 3 months to get here. So when it's out because it won't be here on time. Also, the celebration, I did a video just for the celebration because I thought it's going to be long enough for the occasion catalog. So I did a video just about the celebration. If you go at FrenchieStamp.com, right at the top in the banner, you're going to see the video for that. I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for. It's when you're on the home page, it's a celebration start now. If you click on that, you're going to have a video just for the celebration and also how to place your order to get your free product. So I will not go all in detail with that today. I'm just going to point out one Timbit and this and a card that we're going to make. I think you're going to use some of the product. But make sure you watch the video if you're interested. I go through the whole catalog and I share how you can qualify because this year you get two different sections. You get the $50 with an order $50 of free product or $100, and you can mix match and then depends how your order is going. So that it's on my blog. So just make sure you check that there. So let's get started with the occasion catalog. I'm going to flip you down, go around, upside down. You know the routine about. Oh, one more thing I want to say. If you're on a mobile device, you don't see those three boxes at the top. You're going to have, I thought I had my iPad here. You're going to have three little lines. It say menu. If you click on that, you're going to see them. Because a lot of people, I learned that are going through the mobile device. So, okay, let me give you a good round. I am so glad that you are all here. Thank you so much for some of you getting up. Some of you, it's midday, right? And so on. So, but I think overall, we're going to do great here. Holly, awesome! Welcome, Holly. I'm finally here. I am so glad you're here, Holly. I was trying to think, okay, how am I going to do that without you? So, now I got it. Try to get this to the full image here. Here we go. Okay, too low. You don't have to see my legs, right? And it seems I'm going to have to crank this up a little bit because I want to make sure you see the whole catalog here. Let me do some adjustment just a little bit here so we're in good shape. Okay, now I think you see the catalog good. So like I said, the catalog, it's live now, so you can order it. And please, don't comment on my RIP catalog. Usually I use a new catalog for that. Well, it's been a little bit crazy this week. I ran out of catalog. Don't worry. If I said I was mailing you one, it's going to be mailed. They're coming. I get another big batch coming Monday. I expedite them, so your catalog will be in the mail. Also, if you don't have a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, if you get a demonstrator, please ask your demonstrator. But if you plan to do business with me, just contact me and we will make an arrangement for you to have a catalog. Okay, so I will not go in all the details. Like I said, this is to point out most what it's hiding away. So again, I'm going to share with you some of the icon here. So if you see the F, it's for the Facebook. It's not for Frenchie. If you see that little, it's kind of a little camera that's on Instagram. Pinterest, they got more on Pinterest. And this is the one that I put the link to the YouTube. So, and then you get the quick and easy. You get the sweets, you get the kids. The quick and easy, that is awesome. Not only for the beginner, but sometimes you need a quick card on the go. The quick and easy, it's awesome. Then you get the bundle. What you see, you can make it. That's, they list the product of what they use for that project beside. And that's when I want to stop right here and bring you to the celebration. Every year, and again this year, when I did my video, people were like, really? So you get the two dots, the $50 and the 100. But what I want to point out this morning, it's, let's say you want this for free with a note of $50, and that was a very popular one that I did this Thursday. I got many of them on live Facebook. These were the card, and they just went wild crazy. So, and it is so much you can do with this set. I got lots and lots and lots with this set. Here's another one. I got so many of them. Now I cannot find them because I said I get so many. But trust me, I use this set a lot. And the beauty of this, you don't even have to color those flowers. You just have to stamp it, and it's done really by itself. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. So, with the $50, so what deal is over here, it's the recipe for what they use to make this. You do not have to purchase all this to get this free. For the celebration, any $50 or above, you can choose one of the celebration that get that bluish $50. Now, if you go in the back, this beautiful set here, that it's with $100 product, and these I get many video coming out with that. I got this one that I shared with when the kickoff of that's with BBY. That the video, it's already there, but I got many other video coming out like this one here. It's the emboss with the blends. So you get many more video to look forward to. So this one, it's with an order of $100. But you see, many times people think they need to buy all this to get this free. No, no, no. This is just the recipe of what they use here. What you need to make this. That is it. It's nothing to do with what you buy. See, it's a video with this also. Okay, so that is it for my celebration. Now that I explained the top of the catalog, or I should say the important little tab, let's go. So here you got a celebration, the switch page, friends. Here, they got the stamp set here. And again, over here, they list what you needed to do this card. Now, flip this over. You see the embellishment here? It's kind of hard to see, but you get that embellishment here, and it tells you what page. So now, in this one, it's the perfect example. I think you can see good the page. Well, let me... So this is a suite. So everything that they show here coordinate with that. That's what it says, suite. You see the little emblem there for the video? That means they got a video for that. And again, I update my blog just before going live, and you get all the lists of Stampin' Up video for this catalog. So here you would look for the picture perfect party, and they would talk about this suite. When it's a suite, that means they get a stamp set, they get usually embellishment, and designer theory paper. So I'm going to move that here, and you get the stamp set. Now, something new, I get little tab everywhere for a reminder. Something new, do you see those little square thing? That's our stamping spots. Let me show you the size of a stamping spot. I thought I put one here, but I didn't. So I'm going to show you this. So this is the size of a stamping spot. What is sweet about a stamping spot, it is that you can use your, well, this is not a new one. Let me grab a new one. You can use the clear case. The clear case, they are not listed there, I'm going to show you which page they should have been. They are still available. So if you click, maybe some of the new catalog, they are there. I think they should have been on page, but I'm going to give you the number. I thought I'll mark it in mine. Well, I should have had that. Let me... It's right at the end, because it didn't make it the print. So it should have been right here on page 217. If you get the latest catalog, it's in. Holly, if you can write the number for me, the clear case, so this size here that you would need for your stamping spot, it is the white full, because it's the white one. The number, it's 127551. 127551, and it comes in a pack of 4, and it is $7. So I'm going to give the chance for Ollie to get that number there, because I know that question is going to come. So the stamping spot, if you are traveling or if you get very limited spot in your room, this is perfect. See, you can have one for every family. I think you fit almost 20, and then I had counted at one time and now I cannot remember. I would have to try it. I don't want to give you a number, but that is perfect to put your stamping spots. So what is sweet also about that, when we're going to get the Stamparatus, it's nice to have the little spot. In the past, we used to sell it by family. I'm hoping in the new catalog, we're going to have the whole, each family. But you can have the stamping spot. And in this case, it go with this sweet here. And the stamping spot, it's $9 and you get 4 colors. You can re-ink that. Yes, it won't last as long as a regular ink pad, but the beauty of it, you can re-ink it just like a regular ink pad. Also, when you get a smaller stamp, it's nice to just dab it. It's awesome. Now, another thing that it's kind of lost in this, if you look at this, I don't see the embossing folder. Really, I don't see it. It's right here. See how hard it is to see? This is the simple stripe embossing folder. I got a video coming up next Wednesday, I want to say, about this folder. This folder was ripping my cardstock, just like when we had the old wood grain embossing folder. Sometimes you emboss with that, or you get the one, I call it the Seaside, the Wave. When you emboss with it, sometimes it goes too deep and it want to rip your paper. I'm going to show you the trick. You're going to see it before the video. Boom. See this? Yes, it is ripped. That is okay. This is vellum cardstock. It have to be the vellum cardstock. What you're going to do is put fast fuse, and really I should even have some right here. I know, fast fuse on my thing. Oops, let's put it right there. So I'm going to keep those stripped to there. So you should have top, bottom on each side. Oh, make sure it's easier if you put the, well, what happened here? I think I'm empty. You want to put the fast fuse on the vellum, put it in your thing. It's about 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 or 6 by 6. Put your vellum there on the side of this that you see the writing. That's going to stop the cracking. And you don't have to do that every time that you are doing a card. Like in my wood grain, I put it there once and I was doing workshop and it stayed there. So you don't have to switch that. Absolutely not. So that's the embossing folder in the corner. Now the designer series paper, I thought that I got it's here. So I get one of, and I'm doing another round of, because I get more email this morning for the the share. The share is $17, and this is all what you get in the share. So if you want to be part of the share, I'm just going to fill another one, and that's going to be it. I don't like to drag stuff. So email me at $17 and $6.95. Do the spot have the same type of pad? Here, I'm going to share it with you. Why not? Very good question. It happens sometimes that I look... what I like to do with my spot, I like to just one snitch there. And oops, I have to do it. They got kind of little dots there also, but usually they're not even at the right place. Here we go. And see, it's like the foam one. Let me take a stamp here. And we're going to stamp. I like it when I can catch some of those questions. Now, I'm going to put the scrap paper here. And you see how sweet it is? You just tap, tap, tap. Et voila. So very, it's more like the foam like the old one. It's not like the rubber. Okay, so that's the spots. Now let's remove this. So yes, the paper, it's $17, and you get I think it's 59 pieces. Don't quote me on that. It's on my blog. But this is the paper here that we're on that page. See how pretty it is? I mean, it's ready for parties. Look at that. It's just absolutely pretty. So in the paper share, you got a 6x6 of all the paper that it's in here. And what is sweet about that, like you can tell, you cannot see good the paper in the book. So this way, it's a great way to have every print and decide which one you need a full pack, or maybe 6x6 of every print is going to be good for you. So you get the paper right here. Then you get the paper clip over here. It's not paper clip, it's mini binder clips. But really in this page you see this was pretty much, you don't see it, and the paper looked like a decoration there. So you get the paper, and that's all the sweets. So everything in here matched together. I think my catalog got a little bit too big. Okay, let's move along. And I told you it is a video with this. Now this one here, when you see the gray, if you guys been following me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Anytime that you see the gray in the catalog, right away it's indicate that it is a framelits with it. So right here, this is the stamp set. You show the framelit here. Our stamp set are all true size in the catalog, so you don't have to guess what size it is, except if you get a big chunk and it says show at 50% or whatever. But I would say 90% of them are show at the true size. So you won't get discouraged when you get that at your house and say, oh my gosh, that's so little. I didn't expect to be that little. Or, oh my gosh, it's so big. Well, it is the size that you see. It's the size that you're going to get. So right here, you get the bundle. All bundle are 10%. So if you buy the stamp set and the framelits, you don't put one number for the stamp set. You don't put a number for the tinlets or framelits. It's one number for both right at the bottom here, and you get 10%. Now, let's move along. Let's the good time roll. In French, we would say, laisse le bon temps rouler. The train one, or this one also, you see it's the light gray, and you get the bundle at 10%. Also, you get a video. See, you get the emblem of the video. we're going to keep on. And that's a very deep pop-up card. Very lovely. We're going to move here. This, again, you got a framelit that it matched that. And it's coordinate with the party at framelit die on page 9. So it tells you to go on the next page. And boom, you got 10% if you buy the stamp set and the framelits. So sometimes one carry over the other page. So that's why. But most of the framelits that get the stamp set, you will have the bundle. The bundle just lasts for the catalog. Even if we carry over the product, the bundle, it's not carried. Yes, you still can buy the framelits and you still can buy the stamp set, but not as a bundle at the 10%. And here they show sample. Now let's move along. Here's another sweet Swati. Yes, I can say this word. We had a debate on my team how to say the word. And I did a video and I butchered the word because I was trying to say that in English. And I'm like, after it was done in the conversation with my team, I'm like, duh, this is French. Use your French. So it's sweet Swati. And in French, we roll our R. So I'm excited that I can say one of the words here. And somebody said, I cannot buy that. I cannot pronounce it. I'm like, oh my goodness. If I would just buy what I can pronounce, I would have much in my craft room. So don't worry. If you cannot pronounce it, you still can use it. Just like what I do with most of my stamp. I butcher the name, but it's all good. Here we go. Here is a suite, so what they use to make that. So all the suite, really you don't have no number to order here. They just showcase the suite. Flip to the next page. Now it's about that suite that they were talking about. So you get the stamp set, you get the framelit, beautiful cake. I think that is a pretty one. The cake Swati, 10% if you buy the framelits and the stamp set. Also you get all kind of embellishment. I get some that, like you get the velour, you get the little clothespin washi tape, the numbers, that's all part of this, all the decal. Really, that would make a quick embellishment or also a quick card. See, you get that beautiful vellum. You can put that on the card. And what I like about the vellum, you can take your blends, and I like to color the back of it, so then it don't, because the blends would mess the embossing. I mean, it would grab on that. So if you color the back, why am I using a light color? You want to see something, right? So if you color on the blend, let me use the light cherry cobbler. I'm just going to do a few petals, but that's what it's sweet about that. And some of you going to see you can use regular marker. Absolutely, just marker don't really dry. So if you put your hand on it and that, it's going to, I know it's going to be in the back of the card, whatever you're going to glue it there. But just the glue dot and that, you see it. And sometimes it want to smear. So with the blends, the beauty of it, it's it dries right away. So let me show you this on a white piece. See how, well, white dirty piece. See how pretty that is? It's very vivid color and it's quick and easy. So this kit would be and then you get some, you know, already cut out and so on. So it would be a quick way. I don't want to damage this. Let me try to. Here we go. It would be a quick way to do cards, or also like they did with the nice little box. Those boxes there, they look bigger than they are in the catalog, really. But see how cute they are? They're just those little tiny gable box called. Super easy to put together. You're going to put down. Oops. You put the two whatever flat first down. the side, and then this one here. And then I like to fold this first. I should have done that first. And this, oops, stuck my hand at the wrong place. And then pop that in. Ta-da! If you get like a baby shower, if you get a wedding shower, you get a birthday, would that make an awesome table favor? Maybe put the piece of cake in it, or whatever you want to put in. But here it is. So again, here you get the paper. This paper, it's gorgeous. I did the card with that paper. I didn't, this here, it's going to come up on my blog. I think it's this way. This is not stamped. This is this paper. I just cut one of the cake of the paper. That's it. It's not from the kit. It's from the paper. So really the only thing that I stamp on this is the happy birthday. And the happy birthday come from Birthday Blooms. Stamp set from the big catalog. The little embellishment, I'm going to share with you where you can find that also. The paste, we got more paste. The paste, we got the shimmer paste now, and we got the silver, shimmer and silver, and we got new mask also. And can you see embossing folder on this page? Well, here it is. It's here, right in the corner here. See how hard it is to see the stuff? I'm hoping this type of the catalog soon we're going to have another format. Because for me, myself, I get a hard time seeing where is the product. So you got this, and this is the thick one, so you just use one of the clear plate with them. It's almost looked like a little washer, really, but it looked just like them here. It's like little confetti, or not confetti, but sequins. I'm going to show you where that is also. So the embossing folder, it's right there. We even sell the confetti too now. Not the confetti, what it's called. It's called Ready Shredded paper. And then this ribbon is beyond gorgeous. I need to stop and show you this ribbon. I use it when I went on see, and not only that it's pretty, but see how soft it is, and it would make a beautiful bow, and it's not thick and bulky. Sometimes we get bulky ribbon that it's hard to mail, but this go very flat. It would be super easy to mail. You would not need extra postage for that. Can you touch it? I sure wish you could. It is awesome ribbon. Oh, also in this, I think I said washi tape. Okay, time for a drink of coffee. Oh, okay. I wet my whistle. I'm good to go. Here they talk about paper pumpkin. Over here, it's a card kit, beautiful card kit with including watercolor pencil in it. Come with the clear block, come with the spot, stamp set and everything. So if you're a new beginner at stamping, you're not sure if you want to invest in this hobby, boom, this would be awesome. It's a all-inclusive kit. So everything is included. So it would be a great way to try it out. One thing that I want to point out, see here, stamp artwork show at 50%. So this is at 50%, but this one here, it's the actual size. So this one, it can maybe fold you a little bit on the size. So it's double of what you see. See, I'm here for you. That's would be here. So it's, you know, it's half the size. So this is one place that it's not the true size. Also, you get a video with this. Now, this kit, it's gorgeous. If you make a lot of cards and sometimes you say, oh, what am I going to do with all those cards? Well, you can buy the kit and you can buy extra of the thing, and you can fill them out. You get all the divider for the months. So it's a nice treasure box to put your card or to give as a gift. You can put, like, they can fill the calendar on it and mark their who they have to send. And each month as you do the cards, you can fill it where you need them. And also you can fill them and give it as a gift. It's a beautiful gift kit. You get a video with this. This is a stamp set that match with this kit. Now, let's move over here. Now you get the little mini oops. That remind me of way, way back when I used to do needle points and so on. So this year, it's not friendly for mailing. So keep that in mind. If it's a card you give and whatever, and delivery, awesome. If not, I would put that in a padded envelope. Now let's keep on going. Oh, 2 new punch, the scallop new punch. Now we got another suite, Painted with Love. Well, I challenged my team last month. It's going to be next Saturday. I'm going to have half of it and then so on. With this paper. This paper, it's one of my favorite paper. It is gorgeous. So again, the paper, it's here. Now you got that make a little box. Oh, I thought it was the box in here. Yeah, you get a little box. This is a box. You can put goodies or you can put cards. When you build the box with this framelits, right at the bottom here in book 2 here, you got the Whisper White narrow card. It is 2.5 by 4.5. So it's a little bit, let me, I had one a note card here. Okay, so this is 3 by 5. So it's about this and a little bit shorter. So a little bit skinnier and shorter than our regular note card. I wanted to bring one at the post office and as if it was a special postage, because it can be maybe mailing requirement, and I didn't have time to get around it. Soon I find the answer. I will let you know if you mail that, if it's different postage. But when you do a box with this, you see the box right there. It is gorgeous. It looked like a card, but it is a box. Those cards fit perfectly in it, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, with the, let me think here, the designer series paper, you got the paper that match with it, that coordinate with it. So you got Calypso Coral, Gold Foil, Melon Mambo, Powder Pink, Rich Raspberry, Whisper White. Now, like before, like I said, maybe I sound like an old record here if it's not your first walk through the catalog, but I'm going to pinpoint stuff that I'm sure that you miss also. This, I repeat that every time, like the gray and so on. Also, right here, you get a Painted with Love 12 by 12 cardstock. So the cardstock in here match this. So you get the Calypso Coral, Melon Mambo, and Powder Pink. One more thing that I forgot to pinpoint, right here, this one for the picture party, the cardstock, see picture party perfect, the cardstock, it is the 8.5 by 11. So make sure that you look at the size of the cardstock. Like this one, you can buy this paper. Let's say you don't want to buy a full pack of every color that match. You can buy this one. You get the Bermuda Bay, Lemon Lime Twist, and Peekaboo Peach. So you get 8 of each color that match with this. And again, this, it gives you all the basic black, Bermuda Bay, Berry Bisque, and so on. So you get every time. Also, it's printed in the back, but most people get rid of that, so it's in your catalog. On this one, it's the 12 by 12. Another thing on this page that it fooled me, we got some gold vinyl sticker. It's like this one that we had in the big catalog. I missed them, so I don't have them, because I missed them till I studied my book last night. Right here, see this? It's say right here, Painted love gold vinyl sticker. We got the gold flake to see they did those cup with. Also, you get the beautiful tassel tinsel ribbon here, the gold and the powder pink. Okay, let's move along. Also, you get a video with this, and this include a bundle, so you get the stamp set and the framelits. Here's another stamp set, another stamp set. I'm going to have something coming up with this one. Here is another sweets. So you get the paper in the bottom right here. I've been using a lot of that. This paper here, you think it was polka dot in the pink? No, it's this paper that I use the blends to color my polka dot different color. So even if it's just black and white, you can color them. Like this one here, that's part of the Hostess. If you enter the Hostess code, or if you order it's over $150, you're going to get a PDF file. If it's $50 or more, make sure you enter the Hostess code, or except if it's $150 and above, I should say. You're going to get a PDF file how to make this. This here, it's using this paper. Beautiful, beautiful. So here, the little embellishment that I said I use on this card here, it's stuck right here in the corner. Here, another embossing folder. Those ones are different. You get two. So you get like the stripe. It almost looks like a vine, or it can even be like Valentine's. You see, it looks kind of arts. And you get this. I get a few cards using this. Where are they? I am not sure. They're right here someplace, but I use that in already in a few cards. Now, because I want to see it, but stay tuned. I'm sure it's coming up on the video here. So, again, you can add the framelits with this. Also, a video with this paper. 10% if you buy the bundle. Now, you get Project Life. Those cards here are beautiful, beautiful. I cannot say enough about it. I got them here, and this is going to be one of my challenge for my team. That's why they're already out. See, you could use that on your cards. They are gorgeous. You get some window sheet. You get those cutouts. You get the little one. That, even if it say, you know, and where's those little words? Here's those beautiful words also. See how that is pretty? It is gorgeous. So you can use that as your card front or your card base, or not card base, but your card front. Even it say memory and more. If you're not a scrapbooker, don't stop there. You can use that in cards. And especially this set, it's beyond gorgeous. This year, going to be one of my live event, I think, for March. I think that's the suite that I'm going to showcase. It come with, again, the bundle. So you get the stamp set and this. I like the way it's cut out. You get different way to do it. I absolutely love that. You see, you get the square just for this, or the bottom. I cannot wait to play with this. I didn't have time yet, but that's the one that I plan to do in February. Here is the brush show. I got many video coming up on that, and at the end of the broadcast, we will play a little bit with the brush show to show you a little bit more. The brush show, I cannot say enough. I absolutely love it. I did many cards with the brush show, and I am not done. More, it's coming. This I thought was trash. After I stamp on it, it was awesome. I did some yesterday. You don't have to have the missing background like I did yesterday, you know, with the, it can be more simple like this, very simple. My Valentine's, those one here that I'm sharing video are coming. I did shoot the video yesterday. So, I'm looking like the one yesterday, that it's more messy, but it's mini technique, less messy. I'm going to share that in a bit here. And that, also a video with Stampin' Up, and it is $30 and you get the 5-pack. Here is another bundle, the cross with the bundle. Here is another sweet Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti. That made me laugh because I'm thinking, oh, I shouldn't go there. So, Tutti Frutti, you get the ink spot also. Here is the sequence. And the sequence here, what is the cool thing about that? It's they already got the adhesive in the back. See? Boom. That's it. So you get all those, I'm going to say fun colors. They're flashy colors. So you get, if you want to wake up something, use those colors, right? So you get that. That's over there. You get the spot. Also the spot in this one, you get Daffodil, Lemon Lime Twist, Real Red, and Soft Sway. This paper, it's the 6x6, so it's a big stash. Also, it's included in the paper share if you want to do it. Now, here is the pack of 4 punch. This is tiny like this. I mean, like this. So don't think you're ordering those punch and you're going to have a big punch. They're the tiny little punch. It's about this size punch here. So, it fit in those image, and that's at 100% image. So remember those punch that size. Also, you get the washi tape. Can you see washi tape in here? I sure can. It's stuck in the corner here. So my best advice, when you look at your catalog, don't look just in the center. Really, the center, it's the price. So if you want to see what's in the catalog, look on the edge and on the outside pretty much, because that's where I find the stuff. So here is the paper. Here's the washi tape. See here? You get some paper also that match this. The cardstock, it is 8.5 by 11. You get 4 colors, so you get 6 of each color in this one. Some you get 3 colors, some you get 4, and so on. This, 4 color or 3 color and so on. This one, it's the 8.5 by 11. It comes with Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Real Red, and the thick Whisper White. The cardstock, it's right there. So make sure you look all around. So that's why today I wanted to do the walkthrough of the catalog, because it seemed a lot of this stuff got lost in my opinion. Here's stamp set that they use the blends. Now many people had asked me to mail them the flyer for the blends, and the time was so short that the new catalog, and I said it's going to be in the new catalog. Here they are. So you can order the whole bundle of the blends, or you can order all separate, like the Bermuda Bay. You can order the dark and the light together. That's the combo. Or you can order just the light or just the dark, and so on. So if one gets used more than the other, are we going to have re-anchor? No, I don't think so. From what I read, I don't think we're going to have re-anchor. You can replace the whole thing for $4.50, and to make the bottle and the re-anchor and that, it would be more costly. So we can replace them. And I sell that, or I use that, I should say, just like a regular pen. When your pen, it's out of ink, what do? It's going to fall 13. It's the same thing with the blends. When they're done, the marker, it's not made for lifetime. Depends on what you're going to color. And people ask me how long it's going to last. How long it's going to last, I'm going to say, it all depends on what you color with it, really. It's like if you ask me how long this pen's going to last, really for me, a red pen's going to last me for a couple of years, because I like to be in the positive, not in the negative. When I see red pen, I'm thinking negative. So that would last me a long time because I don't use it a lot. But if you ask me a blue pen, I can say it can last me maybe 3 months and then it's over. So it all depends. My answer, it all depends how you're going to use it. So here's a nice Easter set. And let's move along. Here is, I think this is going to be a popular one, the bubble over. Talking about the bubble over, though, I want to skip very quick to the celebration. Boom. You get bubble and fizz design series paper in here that you can earn for free that match with this. This is not a suite, but you get the paper that match there here. Now, again, you can have that at 10%. Also, you get a video. Now, another one that you can have it in the bundle, it's the Sunshine Rainbow. This here, it's beyond gorgeous. I use it on the card on this one here. See the little raindrop on this? Can you see that? Maybe, yeah, I think now you can see. Well, let me bring another stamp set. I know I got it. Well, I'm coming, I didn't leave you alone. Here it is. It gets switched on me. So, those lovely glitter clear epoxy shape, you see you get like the little dots. That would be awesome on like flower, like the mildew, whatever on the flower in the morning, those little drops. But you get the little tiny raindrops that I absolutely love. Well, if this set don't turn your fancy or you're like, I cannot get everything in the catalog, boom, if you get this stamp set, that's from the big catalog, what a perfect add-on to use with this stamp set. So that's the glitter and clear epoxy. I didn't notice some glitter. Maybe, oh, yep, those top one get a little bit of glitter in it. So that is right here. And again, you can have the stamp set and the matching framelit at 10%. Here, simple color, they talk about watercolor and the blender pen. Beautiful set. I got that out. I thought to use it this morning, but. And here, more stamp set. Now, here's another suite. Myths. See, I cannot say that word. Myths. And Magic Suite. You got the paper at the bottom. The paper, it's a specialty paper. It's shiny. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's awesome. You get the washi tape right here. See right here? It's almost hard to see. That's the glitter paper. It is part of, and it's 6 by 6. It's part of the share also, if see. So you get the 3 colors of the paper. And right there. So that's a suite right here. Well, let's move along. Here is, I think they're beyond cute. The edge off. Now you get the We Must Celebrate, the little furry friends, the Easter eggs. I want to point, I didn't find one yet. Let me, okay, I knew I had missed something. So you see the gray. The gray, that means it's the metal, the tinlets or framelets, and so on. Now, do you see the cream? The cream means a punch. So, when you see the cream, it's not just the way the catalog was built. That means it's a coordinated punch with that. You don't have to guess. I got a hair in my mouth. Got it. You don't have to guess what size it is or take your, what the heck? I think my hair is shedding today. You don't have to measure that. Never mind that. Stampin'Up did all the job for you right here. It's a coordinate with the 3/4 circle punch, and then it coordinate with the bubble. So you don't have to guess on any of that. Stampin'Up gives you all the information. So remember, cream color, it's a punch. Gray, it's a framelets or tinlets. Now this bunny, I worked with him a little bit last night. Where are you? I love him. Don't you just want to grab him? I just love this bunny. It's like the bear. I did many cards with the bear. Did a class just on the colors on him. I love this one. I know it's a hip hip hooray and happy Easter and for a little one. It's nothing that stops you to send that as a thank you card or get well card. Adults love teddy bear also. It's not just for kids. Not for me. Now here is another set, more with like showing coloring. Now sets, so when all stamp set, remember the true size. Now here is what people want me to use. Well, I said today was too long of a day to through the catalog and share this. That's when I decided to go on my blog and share the video. And it is a video with this. See the little emblem? And when it's nice, you can slide this back and forth. She's talking about the washer. It's number 6 washer. Because really, you would need 8 pennies. 2, 4, 6, 8. Because one in the back, one in the top. So 8 pennies. And if they toss that darn card out, because some people won't save your card, that's 8 pennies tossed in the trash. So it's much better, I think, if you go and they're cheap. It's the little washer. Number 6 works perfect. You can go a little bit bigger than that, but then it's going to be more heavy on your card. So remember, number 6 washer. You can get that at Walmart. You can get that at Hobby Lobby and so on. Do you start with the darkest or the lightest of the bunny? On this one, they start with the darkest. They show you right here the step. Dark, medium, and light. You can try the other way. You can try light, medium, and dark. But in the stamp set, I'm going to show you a tip. Might as well show you a tip because I told you I'm going to share tips here. How are you going to match? How are you going to match your image? You see right here, you got a little triangle. Little triangle. That's what you're going to match it with. Let me show you this one. When I put that here, you see I got little tiny triangle there, little tiny triangle there. That's what you're going to match, the little triangle. That's my tip of the bunny. Yes, you can use that on the moving card, the washer 6. Absolutely, you can do that. What are the colors that I use? I use Sarah Sand for the light color, Crumb Cake for the next color, and Early Espresso for this one. I got more. This one was Soft Suede. And then I did in the blue. This one was Pool Party, Marina Mist, and Inland Indigo. Okay, going backward instead of forward. That's all good. If we're here longer than an hour and a half, that's okay. If you have to leave, you can leave. Don't bash me because I stay long. You can leave at any time. And it's recorded. I don't want you to leave, but it's going to be a little bit longer because I want to make sure to try to answer, and go through the whole thing. Now, again, it's a bundle on this. And you can see the little tiny washer right here. See them? They show them right there. Tiny little washer. So they're number 6. And what it's nice, you can have a message there, flip that, another message there, or you can even like put pictures, whatever. And that is the big style, you know, the door bond. Now, the True Gentleman bundle. Again, this is a recipe here that showed this. So now this one, the bundle, can you guess what it is? The bundle, because it's in the cream, it is a punch. So you get the punch and you get the stamp set at the 10% for the bundle. Over here, this is not decoration here. I miss those nice buttons. So I'm placing an order today. I find quite a bit of stuff studying my catalog to get ready for this presentation. I knew they were there, but I forgot it when I placed my few orders. So I'm placing another order today. Those ribbon, I saw them on stage. They are beautiful. It's like wood. So you get the buttons right here. You get the markers. So you get 2 markers. You get the chocolate chip. I want to say chocolate chip. Yeah, chocolate chip and Tranquil. So you get 2 markers. You get the designer series paper with a video. This is the designer series paper. It's the 12 by 12. You get the cardstock that match the paper, that it's 8.5 by 11, crumb cake, night of navy, and Tranquil tie. This ribbon, it's a velour ribbon, not velour, corduroy ribbon right here. And so the punch, it's right here. It's kind of, see, it's chipped off. You're going to get a full punch. Don't think your punch is going to be chopped off. You're going to get a full punch. This is the size. I have to be funny with this. It's just, it's bugging me. I cannot see the stuff. I want to see. So, yeah, and it's not the camera neither cutting the stuff. Somebody won that little blue bunny. Awesome. Hey, Pat, thanks for my beautiful Christmas card. Here is Mother's Day stamp set. Here is that joke. Here is, that remind me when I was working at the school, right? I was like, I needed that when I was working at the school. The kitchen, I call that the kitchen set. It's apron of love, and also it matched with the framelits. Move along. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, I got time. Here is the waterfront. That was inspired by Connie Aisley, $1 Million. I'm going to be using that for Masculine Monday. And here are all the beautiful scenery there. We're going to be using some of this today. And here is another stamp set. Here is the congratulation. That's going to be handy with the Stamparatus. Or the Stamparatus is going to be handy with this set, put it that way. But it's see-through, so you can see it no matter what, even if you don't have it. And boom, voila! You got the hostess. So if you place an order of $150 or more, you get stamping rewards. So 10%. If it's at 300, it's 12%. One thing I want to point out with Celebration, you get, if you place an order of $250, you can combine it with your friends and so on. You get $25 more of free product and 10%. So you would get $50. So $250 and you get $50, plus you would get Celebration product. You can get 2 of 100, 1 of 50, or you can get 5 at 50, whatever you choose. Now let's do some stamping. This is carryover. And this here, it's the only way you can get the hostess set. It's with, when you order, it's $150 and above. It's called hostess set or with stamping rewards. Now my brain, it's not here. I got a mail pickup that I forgot to put on the porch. So hold on, don't run away. Ollie, keep them busy. Be right back. I wouldn't been able to concentrate. That it's all the paper share that I did last night. Second day, the paper share, because I'm waiting for company next week, and then I didn't want to be, so I worked till the wee hour for that. So I put a pickup, And it's about the time between now to 5 o'clock tonight for the pickup, and I wanted to make sure it's there because you get in trouble if you sign up for a pickup and not there. Whew. So this is a part of my customer appreciation with me and Tina, the Passport Pal. These are the cards. So you get the PDF file of those 3 cards plus 3 more with an order of $50. So keep that in mind. The hostess code, it's on my blog at FrenchieStamps.com on every post. This is coming up here. New product also, that's already shared. And this is more of, this here I thought was trash of the, what it's called, the brush show. After I finish it, it was awesome. I got the bow coming out on that. So you see I got, this is all video coming up. More of the brush show, but really that was for the, oops, not this. So you see many video coming your way. But today I'm going to share a few tips with the brush show because it seems many people say they're challenged with that. So let's get started. I'm going to share with you, like this one, you see, I use the brush show, well, which one? Here, I use the brush show and I didn't use a new stamp set. So you don't have to use new stamp set every time. You can use whatever that you get on hand too. So I want to share a quick one here that I thought it was trash, okay? I was practicing with my brush show, and this one I'm like, what? Okay, now I can bring you a little bit more down. Here we go. I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with that? Well, here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to, that I had just missed it and shoved some crystal on it, and I was like, okay, I'll let dry what to do. Well, here it is. I used the Panda Bear, that it's in the celebration. And this is a note card, and my layer measure 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And was that over here? Okay, I need another. Let me grab another. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this flat because my next step is going to be pop-up. So I don't want too many pop-up for this. And the reason why I'm putting a layer, you kind of see through, so, now, can I save this? I was talking and not looking where I, let's see if we can save this. I think so. Here we go. Much better. Now, I stamp another Panda Bear and I cut it out. Plain and simple. Okay, before you glue it, take a glue dots, put it on the end that is holding the little, whatever it's called, not the wire, but the thread there. Put that on top. Now, this ugly paper that I thought was very ugly, watch this. See this? It reminds me of those Merlot, whatever, those balloons that are very thick. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to use, I got this linen, not linen thread, but baker's twine here. What I'm going to do is take another glue dot, not glue dots, First, we're going to take dimensional. Okay, when you see your baker's twine, see this, it's hard to work with that where it's folded. Take your bone folder and just straight that up. See, now you get a straight piece of twine to work with. Hope I can work it more there. That's going to help to take the kink out of your, whatever it's called, the baker's twine. Now I'm going to put this here. Make sure I get right at the bottom. I should add my mat under. Okay, now I got that there. I'm going to put that right there, right here. Now you're going to put this here. Take the twine. Remember I told you to put the glue dots in the back there? Whoops. Let's lift this back up. Around. Okay. Let's try this again. Here we go. Now I'm going to take this. And I think it would look better if I would have a blue or whatever. But voila. See? So a perfect way. So when you play with, and the reason why I wanted to do that, I heard, oh, what I did with my Bration, it don't look good. I heard that it's all smear and it's crystallized. It can be crystallized if you don't put a lot of water. That's another look. Oops. Well, we're going to show you how to fix this too. See, now I'm going to punch this. And look at this. Is that beautiful balloon? It's those Merlark or what's the name? Somebody help me with that name. Those, they kind of very thick balloon. I think they look just like that. Now we're going to move that. Okay, what do I do with that? The side, you see this is open and this is flat. The flat side face you, face the bottom of the punch. Put that sideways in, twist, it's fixed. Oh, again, sideways. Okay, up it's open, push it down, it's closed. That's simple to fix it. Mylar, so I was good. Mylar, I had it pretty good, awesome. So that's what it reminded me of. So if you do some paper that you think, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with it? Don't toss it in the trash. I'm sure you can do some cutout. Don't have to be balloon. It can be something else. So keep that in mind. Now, I got happy when I punch my, my thing, and I like it that way, to be honest. You do not want to open this. See, like this. Keep it closed. When you open it up, see, it's just a fine, fine powder. It's like makeup powder, very, very fine. So, don't open that up. It's going to make a mess, really. So, some people, they suggest put thumbtack on it. I had some. Do you think I put that back in? Absolutely not. That takes time consuming for me. I don't even know where they are. So, you can take some thumbtack. You know what I mean by the push pin. You can put that in there, and maybe 1, 2, whatever. You can do that, or you can put it back in your box like this. Whatever worked for you. But I know if I don't mention the thumbtack, somebody, I'm going to have 50 email. That's what I need to do. I had some thumbtack, but see, I don't put them back on. So if you're afraid or if you travel with them, yes, thumbtack would be awesome. I had some tape on it that got in my way too. I'm going to use that. I mean, for me, that's perfect because it don't go nowhere but here. Okay, now let me bring a few of this. We won't finish the card. I'm just going to show you tips and many of the video going to come. So I'm looking at what I emboss. So when you want to emboss on watercolor paper, let me show you quick because it's tricky. And the reason why it's tricky to emboss on watercolor paper, it is because the paper, it's rough and it won't absorb. So you're going to ask me, do I use the side that it's rough or smoother? Because one side it's smoother than the other. Whatever size that you wish to work with. I like more rough, so I'm using that. I like more, I mean, the more messy it is when it comes to watercolor or brush show, I love it. So you can leave it this way. I'm using, make sure your embossing buddy, you use it. There. And we're going to emboss with, you know what, I did white. Let's do another color just because you can see something different. And I got copper right here. Plus, you're going to see better on copper than white. I'm going to this is one of the new set here. The one with the Easter daylily. And we're going to take our powder. Okay, I rock my stamp a little bit. It's not because I didn't use the buddy. This is rocking stamps. I just use a brush. Okay, let's remove this. And while I do that, let me tell you a little bit about when I emboss, because I'm going to talk over the embossing. If your wish list is super big, why not join my team? You pay $99 and you get $125 of your choice plus 2 free stamp sets during celebration. So it can be up to $270 just in product for $99. To stay active, it's $300 quarterly. The first quarter don't count. Okay, I'm screaming. 1 minute. It's too important. You see when it's embossed here, it gets shiny. Right here. Okay, that's how you emboss on watercolor paper. So what I was saying, joining my team, it's $99. You get to pick $125 of product, and you get 2 extra free stamp sets during celebration. Can be any stamp set, not the celebration exclusive, I should say, the celebration or hostess. You can pick a stamp set at $52, like the guy's greeting, the alphabet, whatever. So, and then it's no obligation, no commitment. If you choose to stay active, then it's $300 quarterly. The quarter that you join, you don't have to meet your quarterly. So really, to stay active, you're going to be active till June. You would be part of the launch of the new catalog, and you would have till the end of June to place, you can place a note of $50, $20, $100, whatever. As long as you reach your $300 by the end of June, then you're still active. If not, then you become back my customer. That's simple. And I think what's the excitement too, for the new catalog, we're going to get it as demonstrator in May and customer just get it in June. So you're going to be part of that no matter what's going to happen because you're going to be active till then. So think about that. I would love for you to join my team. Okay, back to the brush show. Let's use the spritz. So you can do, oh, I need one more thing. You can use a different way. The one that I like to spritz my paper and then I just dump my color on it. See how it's just go wild? And this here, it's a secret in the back of that. See how it just go wild? So that was the blue. Now I'm going to use the mossy because get some green in it. I'm going to put some mossy in the bottom here. So that is the way that I like to work with my brush show. It's really with spritz. And you see why I like to have mini holes, because I like to really, and then you can move this around. Okay, you need an inky rag with that. Remember? Inky rag in the room, it's a must. And then another thing you can do, you can take your e-tools. That's going to change the look, like I was talking in the... You can take this. Okay, now I got a pool of water there. I'm just going to tap it because for the show, we need to get moving. Now, I'm going to take my rag here. See, it's embossed resist. I had embossed the lighthouse before going live. Share with you that even if it's new product, you still can use older sets. See how pretty that is? So I'm just going to let that dry like this. And I'm going to put a greeting there later on. I am sure this card is going to make my blog. But that's one way you can do it. Now, when it's dry, when you see it want to bubble, one thing you can do, is turn it around and dry it on both, well, first let me, dry it on both ways. That's going to stop the curling. Then go back here. So if you go back and forth, see it's going back flat. Now see how, I bet you can see that very good in the camera. Now it starts curling. No problem. Go back here. It's going to go right back flat. Now let's see that you let it dry naturally and it's want to bubble a bit. Take the back, spritz a little bit of water, and voila. So now I just have to put a greeting on this. So you see, old with new, it's awesome. So I won't do the messy background like I did for the, because you saw that, and you're going to have many, many more of video. This is just to get you started. Let's put it that way. Now this one, it's embossed. One thing that you can do, and this one, it's embossed in white. So I'm going to show you two ways. You can take your aqua painter. Oh, shoot. It was not, make sure that it's twist good. You can take your aqua painter and just wet this here. Oh, make sure you don't have no crystal laying around. Okay, this one here, gonna be done with the yellow and it gets some red in it and the gumball. Oh, that's not nice in red, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do, it's tap it here. Now, this is just a clear, you can use a Tupperware, or me, I just use a clear bag. And I'm going to put a little bit, or you can use your clear block too. And then I'm going to take my brush here. See, make sure it's wet. Now I'm just going to... So this is not messy at all. Okay, let's say I want a little bit more of, in this here, I'm going to put a little bit of red. Just around the flowers. It's going to give more like an orange. Now, remember, inky rag, it's a must in your craft room. Just going to do a little bit more yellow and blue in the bottom here. This one, it's the mossy green. A little bit more. So you see, you can control it a little bit more like this. I'm going to push it down. Now let's this dry here, just like this. We're going to see what it's going to do, okay? Let's that dry. Now, for more the type A personality or somebody that really cannot handle a mess like I love the mess, remember I put the on this here, squeeze some water, mix this. It's almost like watercolor, but you see you can control it more. You can really control it. Why doing this and not the watercolor? My main reason, I love how these colors are vivid. They are super bright. You can take yellow watercolor, absolutely, but it's more a wash off the... Now I see I get on the side there, I want to try to fix this here. See, when you want to fix, you just put more water, tap, tap, tap. Voila. Make sure you don't have no crystal on this though. That's the reason watercolor, you would have to add a lot and a lot of layers to get a dark color like this. This here, you just add a little bit and the color it's there. So that's the reason why the brush show, yes, it is kind of watercolor, but it's the color are very vibrant or very alive with just one little layers. See this? Now, I want some green. So, remember, if the mossy that we got, it got quite a bit of yellow in it. See? So what you can do, it's a tap of blue in it, because yellow and, see the nice green I got? Yellow and blue make green. So even if you just get 5 colors, trust me, you get a lot more colors. Now this is in my way. Now I can do this. So now you get more a control on this, but your colors are very lively. So that was my little presentation of the brush show. I wanted to share with you, you can make it messy, but then at the same time you can make it clean. I will finish this card after live. Where's the other one? See, this is more just like a wash. I absolutely love this look, but I understand it's not for everybody. So you can have more a clean look. Now, where is my lighthouse? And here, this was very the messy one. So it depends the look that you look for. Let me pull you higher here. Let me flip you around so I can talk to you. Here we go. So that was my presentation. Like I said, many people wanted me to do share this product and that product. Well, we're already an hour and a half. And I said to Ollie, I said, I'm going to try to keep it not more than that. So we're right at the time. And I'm going to have video. Well, you know me, I got 3 videos a week. But it won't be just on the new product. I want to make sure that to keep you stamping and that for some that are more on the budget, I want them to be able to use what they got also. And remember, sometimes with the technique, you still can use your new stamps, your old stamps, I mean. So don't be afraid to use what you get on hand. And when you can, well, I love that when you come shopping with me. So thank you so much. So for the hostess code, I'm going to give you the hostess code for this week, this month. The hostess code for this month, you can find it on every post of my blog. They're always on every post at the bottom. This month it is, I might as well write it down, right? So, because sometimes my language and, okay, it is X T K U P A U V. Well, my paper was not long enough, but here it is. It is X T K U P A U V. And again, it's on Ollie gonna mark it. I'm pretty sure Ollie's always on top of it. Usually she got it. That is for 2 PDF files. So you get Frenchie's theme and you get the one from the me and Tina, the Passport Pal, with $50. You're gonna get both PDF file. Also, you're gonna get, a free celebration. So what not to love about this month? So that's about it. If you get any question, I know Ollie gonna debrief me if I missed something, if whatever. Please feel free to email me. I'm here to help you. Also, I would love to welcome you on the team. If that's not something for you, I would like to earn your business. So whatever it is, I'm happy to do business with you. Thank you so much for all the one that support me. That's why I'm still here, for the one that support me. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ollie. I see that she put the thing, so thank you. Look like I got a weird air day there. So thank you, and have a lovely weekend. Stay warm, like for me. I've been complaining, but see that beautiful sunshine now? It is awesome. I see, so I better enjoy it because it's supposed to get, again, not so lovely. So see, now I get the ray of sunshine here, and I'm going to work a little bit, finish those cards, and I will share them on my blog, not sure when. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's a blog post. Also, if you're not following me on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, join me every Thursday night. I'm there live at 7 my time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Like this week, I show what I did. I never know what I'm going to do. So it's not like, oh, this week we're going to do this or that. It's nothing like this. On YouTube, I know what I'm going to make in advance. I know what I'm going to do. On Facebook Live, I call it Frenchie Create on the Fly. I have no clue till about 5 minutes before I go live which stamp set I even going to use. I grab a stamp set. The viewer pick the colors. So it is really on the fly. So I hope you're going to join me there. Sometime it turned out awesome. Sometimes it's so-so. Most of the time it's great though. I love the friendship that we build there. So I am, and I see that Ollie answered the question, what state I'm at. Right now I'm in Texas. So yeah, I move around a little bit, put it that way. It's been already over 2 years I'm here. This is my third winter in Texas, and it's been the coldest so far. But you know what? When the sun shines, I'm happy. Yesterday I went for a walk. It was beautiful. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that I make you realize it was a lot more product in that catalog than you saw. So now I hope you your wish list increase. So thank you so much, and have a lovely weekend, my friend. Bye-bye for now.